story. How about that? Myself and Rick Dyer, my friend and business partner, we're not Bigfoot hunters originally. We are now the best Bigfoot trackers in the world. But we had just decided that we were just going to get away for a while. We were going to go up into the North Georgia mountains. And I don't believe in camping in a spot where you just park and camp. So we were going deep into the woods. We were miles off of the main road. We stumbled upon this creature, and a stroke of luck, I can tell you that. And when we discovered it, I waited with it. Rick went back and got some help and got a truck, and we moved it out of there. It took us a long time to do it, but we got it done. And that's the basic story. I'm sure people have some detailed questions they'd like to ask. I don't know. I guess, Shooter, you raise your hands first.
Thanks. I have two questions. Do you know how the animal died?
I do not.
And you said that I read the report that there were other species around this animal?
Yes, there were.
What's the plural of Bigfoot?
Three. That's what we saw. What was happening while we were bringing it out, they were paralleling us, kind of in a way that it's like they didn't want to be seen, but we'd hear a crunch in the leaves or something, and we would see them.
So they were aware of you?
They were aware of us. They didn't try to attack us or anything.
Congratulations to you guys.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Eric Garrettson, BioPure.com. Can you just tell us about the DNA evidence that you assembled and what did those tests say so far?
Well, we're waiting on that to come back. As far as I guess Tom has it back. As far as I know, it's going to come back as some type of what it looks like to me is like a human ape type creature. It's not a human, it's not an ape. It's definitely something that we've never seen before. So it should come back as something like that.
What position was your body in when you found it, and how long were you supposed to have to do?
I don't know to say that. I'm going to leave that up to the scientific community who's going to do what we're going to have them do an autopsy on it. Okay, go ahead.
Any casts of the other pigs that were around the area?
No. Like I said, we were not at the time. We weren't looking for Bigfoot. That's the interesting thing about it. We wouldn't know what we were doing if we did it. So we found what we found and took it out of there. We're going to have Tom Discardi and his team come out, and we're going to join them, and maybe later on a later date try to search for some more.
So how did you stumble across this beast, I guess?
Like I said, we were hiking in the woods, and it was deep in the woods. It was actually laying next to a stream, and we actually. It was the only thing I could say is a stroke of luck.
And you recognized that this was something unusual?
Right away. You see it. For one thing, you just want to check these things out. But the first thing that pops into your head is Bigfoot, and then you take a step back and you think, it can't be, because I didn't believe in Bigfoot at the time. But I've seen the films and I've seen things on television before, so. You have to come to terms with it and realize you've got something special, and that's what it was.
Are you worried that this is going to put the species in danger now because surely the woods are going to...
That's why I'm not revealing the location. We have no intentions of revealing that to the public. I'm sure North Georgia is going to be pretty busy right now as a whole, but my intention also with this is to protect the species. Okay.
Did you call Georgia authorities about this?
No.
Why not?
I really don't see any reason to call them.
Your first inclination, though, was to pick up the body and transport someplace else. Did you
Yeah.
photograph? Did you take photographs in the back of the truck?
In the what?
Whatever where the photo they passed.
That was in a freezer.
That was in a freezer?
Yes.
And you placed it in the freezer and transported it in the freezer?
No. We transported it on the back of a truck. We covered it and transported it on the back of a truck.
Take any pictures of the creature while you were transporting it?
Yes.
And you didn't bother to take pictures of the creatures that were alive?
Yeah, they have also been filmed as well.
Oh, they have.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna. In the future, will be released some of the most clear footage. That it's not blurry footage. that you see on all these other shows.
How did you transport the pictures into the
Manpower. We had selected out of the woods. It took us a long time. We had to stop and rest along the way, but we got it done.
With all these cameras, with all these people here, why not show us now the photographs?
There's been actually. Okay.
To their surprise, I've got those photographs here for you guys today, and I will disperse one of each for you. Okay?
What about the video footage? How large is the creature? How much do you think it weighs?
7 feet 7 inches tall. Okay, the footprints were in excess of 16 inches long. The handprint from palm to the upper middle finger, and excuse me for interrupting on you, okay, is 11 inches long. Okay, but I want you to understand, they did not want to give these photos out. I've talked to them, and they've agreed hesitantly. But they're going to do it out of respect to me and to the scientific community and to you people here. You will actually see a bipedal creature, which we've got copies for you people. We also have one of the body where the tongue and teeth are up close. So it'll prove to you people that this is not a mask. I'm sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
That's fine. Thank you.
There's a tip line on your website that says to call in and see any evidence of Bigfoot, and also says
Yeah, I've upgraded that since all the psychos started calling. I've stopped taking calls because so many people are calling.
Why did you say that? Is that true?
No, we're not looking for the Loch Ness monster. What was the question? Yeah, it was actually, when we found it, there was some guts were hanging out of it.
Is that what you think killed it?
I don't know what killed it. Like I said, I'm going to leave that up to whoever does the autopsy that can determine that.
What kind of impact do you think it has towards the evolutionary theory?
Well, that's an interesting question too, and that's going to be something that's just going to be left up to whoever the scientists are that look at it.
There was a video of you on YouTube, I believe it was you, saying that this was a hoax, that you were, I believe, confessing. That video is no longer available. Would you care to comment on that video?
I don't believe that there was any video of me saying this is a hoax. This is a real body. Go ahead.
I'm glad that we can address this at this present time. Remember, when I got thrown into this mix, I saw the same crazy videos that you people did. When I confronted these guys, I says, what was the purpose? And realize how the death threats that we received. These guys actually received death threats. I was with them at 3 o'clock in the morning going back to one of their homes that a car with tinted windows outside was waiting for them to come home. They called 911 and they got the cops out there to find out he was a Bigfoot buff and thinking that the body was in the guy's house. Since then, one of these guys have moved from their homes. Why don't you address and tell the people here why you went out and put these YouTube videos together?
We'll go with that. All right. Well, everything